Ladies and gentlemen, it is a great day to be alive. We live in the greatest country in the world. I'm sure some of you are probably watching from other places around the world. And I'm sorry that you can't be a part of the United States. It's envy is one thing. But what we're seeing right now in the United States, I believe, is an absolute divide. I believe we're seeing a systematic split of America. I believe that we are seeing a real, I think we're going back to the Civil War era to explain how divided we actually are. And I found this clip, and I need you to watch this because this is so relevant right now. Before we get too far into this, make sure you smash the like and subscribe. Share this video, share the channel, share the information we're putting out. If you hate America, you're going to be very uncomfortable watching this. If you love America, you're going to recognize exactly what the message is for. Stand by.
In recognizing a communist, physical appearance counts for nothing. If he openly declares himself to be a communist, we take his word for it.
I am a democratic socialist.
You call yourself a democratic socialist?
I'm a democratic socialist. Mamdani is a self-described socialist.
I am a democratic socialist.
Claire Valdez, this is a candidate, again, aligned with the Democratic Socialists of America.
I'm a proud democratic socialist.
I identify as a democratic socialist, but I'm running as a Democrat.
We will replace the frigidity of rugged individualism with the warmth of collectivism. We will prove that there is no problem too large for government to solve and no concern too small for it to care about.
If a person consistently reads and advocates the views expressed in a communist publication, he may be a communist.
Social media posts from Teresa Avila Chevalier's old X account, including favorable references to communism, Marxist ideology, and authoritarian communist figures.
As Eugene Debs once said,
if a person supports organizations which reflect communist teachings, she may be a communist.
I've been a member of...
Are you starting to notice something here? Are you starting to understand the warmth of collectivism? I'm not a communist. I'm a democratic socialist. Are you starting to understand how you're being trained? You were trained to use pronouns. Remember that? You were trained to, but they use empathy against you. And I go back to that. If you don't recognize this, if you are not uncomfortable, if you are not angry, if you are not somewhat disgusted, if you don't have that empty feeling in your stomach, then you're trained. You are Pavlov's dog. I'm sure when they ring the bell, your mouth waters and you look for a treat.
New York City DSA for 7 years.
Feed the rich and feed the poor. This is class war.
If a person defends the activities of communist nations while consistently attacking the domestic and foreign policy of the United States, she may be a communist.
Cuba has a remarkable public health system.
We remember Fidel Castro, whose legacy is complex.
Sort of the opposite of what the United States has.
You know, when Fidel Castro came into office, you know what he did? He had a massive literacy program. Is that a bad thing?
There's a lot of dissidents imprisoned in Cuba.
That's right.
The actions and U.S. contributions to the suffering of Cubans.
This particular bullying and the use of sanctions.
Like other U.S. policies, the cruelty is the point.
It does not help the people of countries like Venezuela.
Do you believe that the 9/11 terrorist attacks on America were the inevitable consequence of American foreign policy?
Inevitable in the sense that we destabilized a lot of the Middle East, that forced...
This right here, this is the one that got me right here. They're not even trying to hide it anymore. They do not care. They're not even trying to hide it. And it was pretty gutsy, pretty ballsy to go after New York after what happened in New York 25 years ago. 25 years, 2 months, and 7 days ago. 25 years, 2 months, and 7 days ago, we know what happened in New York. It changed the world forever. And it's pretty damn ballsy to do what they're doing. I say Mamdani's he probably needs wheelbarrows to carry them around. I really believe that. I don't agree with them.
People to believe that another act of violence was the only response.
Social media post from Daria Lisa Avila Chevalier. One calls the United States an effing disgrace.
If a person does all these things over a period of time, he must be a communist.
I mean, our goal is liberation. Our goal is communism.
They tell you what they are doing. It is so obvious. Our goal is communism. Now, I don't know how you feel about this. Some of you probably want some free stuff. Some of you probably want some free health care. Some of you probably want some, programming. You want to be told what to think. Well, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm a thought criminal in their minds. To go back and quote George Orwell, I am a 1984 thought criminal. There's no way around it. But this guy right here, boy, oh boy, I think he is Obama 3.0. And I'm sure these two women standing next to him holding American flags, it was probably like pouring holy water on Nosferatu. It was probably like putting a mirror in a vampire's face, if you believe in vampires. If you're a free thinker, I want you to put free thinker in the chat. I am probably an evil, God-fearing, conservative American in their eyes, and we scare them. Listen to this clown, but he says all the tricky words and catchphrases. A lot of people love this guy, and sadly, the people that love him hate you.
And it belongs to us all. It belongs to our newest Americans, those standing here with me today, all of whom were recently naturalized. Nearly a decade ago, I too felt what you feel, the joy of no longer being just a New Yorker, but an American too. You each hold a special power, the power to determine what America means. The powerful have always known their answer. America, in their view, is an arena of supremacy, where only a select few are allowed freedom, where not all are created equal.
We're not all created equal. I'm going to tell you right now, this is the greatest country in the world. I am a redneck kid from Lower Alabama. Grew up on a red clay dirt road. Red clay dirt road. Grandfather, World War II veteran, lost part of his hand. Grandmother, her dad was her family were tobacco farmers. From Scotland, from Stirling, actually. Her maiden name was Wallace. There is no reason that I should have ever had the opportunity to shake hands with 5 presidents. Some of them I wash my hands afterwards. There is no reason that I should have had the opportunity to meet British royalty. I wasn't impressed, but at the time I was like, man, this is cool. Red clay dirt road kid meets the Queen of England. I grew up like Tom Sawyer, man. First thing I ever owned with a motor was a boat. It was a P-row. If you know what a P-row is, leave a comment down below. But for this guy to say, we're not all created equal. What happened to Obama? The half-white guy that became president. What happened? I think Obama has been thrown out of this Democrat Socialist Party. He doesn't fit the mold anymore.
America, if you ask them, becomes less the more people it welcomes. America, they will tell you, belongs only to those with the right accent or the right shade of skin. The rest of us, they insist, should be grateful for merely being allowed to visit. How small they are, how weak, how unoriginal. At every moment in our past, those who led through exclusion and isolation have tried to win power and enrich themselves by turning us against one another. Division is the oldest trick in politics and the cheapest. But time and again, including 250 years ago, those forces of division have been vanquished by the forces of progress. As Thomas Paine once wrote, "This new world hath been the asylum for the persecuted lovers of civil and religious liberty. Hither have they fled." And yet today, too many of our leaders do not believe in a vision of this nation as an asylum for the persecuted, but
an asylum for the persecuted. I'm sorry. The Geneva Convention says you have to seek asylum in the nearest neighboring country. And I think this guy's from Uganda. Go back. And I want to put a question to you all watching right now. If America is so bad, if somebody says his desk is backwards, it is backwards. The drawers are towards us. If America is so evil, then why are the lines at the airport leaving the country? Why are they not 7 miles long? Why are they not leaving? If America's so damn bad, why stick around? That's what I can't understand. You better wake up. I saw that.
rather as one that persecutes those seeking asylum. As we mark 250 years, what do we see? We see a city of contradictions within a nation of contradictions. We see the wealthiest country in the history of the world, one where children go to sleep hungry while the world's first trillionaire hungers for more. We see monopolies that dominate every industry and oligarchs who buy elections. We see masked agents terrorizing our streets, eating food.
Oligarchs that buy elections, but he won't say anything about George Soros, the Austrian Jew that pretended to be Christian, that turned in his own people, who is now funding this movement. He won't say anything about that.
By our undocumented neighbors before spiriting them away in unmarked vans. We see a nation whose immense wealth has been built by those with calloused, dirt-streaked hands, those who toil on factory floors and chisel into stone. And we see a nation that has allowed so much of that wealth to be held instead in the soft hands of a precious few. Yes, we see America in a health insurance industry that exploits the sick, but that is not all we see when we look for America. We see it too in the nurse who works a double shift and then stops on her way home to check on an ailing neighbor. Yes, we see America in corporate landlords for whom negligence is a business model.
Landlords. We're getting into the part where they tell you exactly what they want to do. This guy's a horrible poker player because he just tells you exactly what they want to do.
We see it too in the father who tucks his children into bed beneath a ceiling stained with leaks, who wakes before dawn to go to work and still believes his country can do better by his family. Yes, we see America when we spend our tax dollars on bombs and bailouts, when we sell our elections to the highest bidder. Yet we see it just as clearly in every American who still believes this country belongs to we, the people. We see America each time neighbors link arms with neighbors without asking how long they have lived here or what papers they have, as ICE invades our neighborhoods.
We're getting to the meat and potato. So ICE, oligarchs, landlords, not a good country. You're starting to understand the messaging, aren't you? If you're not, I'm going to say wake up. It might be too late for you to wake up if you don't figure it out now.
We see America each time those young and old stand in the beating rain or the stifling heat to cast their ballots. We see America each time working people demand more, not just for themselves, but for their fellow Americans. There are some who respond to those who ask for more from America with a simple refrain. Love it or leave it, they say. But patriotism has never been about pretending our nation is without flaws. Patriotism is every act of righteous dissent. It is every march led under the heavy sun. It is every protest held a decade before its time. It is precisely because we love this nation that we will not leave it.
He says he loves the nation, and that's why they won't leave. I think his version of love is a little different than mine, a little different than yours. His version of love is tainted. Maybe the same version that old Joe Biden had whenever he was showering with his daughter. I think that's his version of love. Very different version than what I have. Very perverted is what I would say. Now, I want to ask you a question right now. And Terrain 17 says, why is he here? I'm going to give you my answer of why they're here. What they want to do, and I say they, this Democrat socialist movement, what they want to do, and I'm just going to, I hate to be so honest on one of the greatest days of our life. One of the greatest days of my life was whenever I swore in to the United States Navy. That was one of the greatest. But witnessing the 250th, monumental. But I'm going to be real with you because I don't have time to piss on your leg and tell you it's raining. What they want to do is they want to win Congress. They want to win the Senate. The second they do, they will nuke the filibuster. They will pack the Supreme Court with 30 or 40 Ketanji Brown Jacksons, Amy Coney Barrettts, Sotomayor. They will pack the Kagan, John Roberts. We're going to talk about him and his book deal. They will pack the Supreme Court. They will ratify the Constitution. They will remove the amendment, or they will change the wording on who can become president. You will not have to be a naturalized citizen. Not you, but they. They will ratify the Constitution. They will change that. They will push it through. If you think you have anything to control this, you are kidding yourself. You are firing blanks and they got hollow points. They will make it allowable for Mamdani to run for president. And Mamdani will be the next candidate for the Democrat Party, I would say as early as 2028. That is what they want to do. And you know what? There's a lot of people in our country that will vote for him. The same reason they voted for Obama. Is there anybody in the chat that voted for Obama? I really would like to know. I'm not going to make fun of you. I'm not going to laugh at you. I'm not going to kick you. I'm not going to ban you. I literally want to know if anyone in the chat voted for Obama, because this is exactly what's happening. This is how they change things. And if you voted for Obama, I'm going to use this for an example. Barack Obama won because of one reason. And it's very simple. It's two words. And it starts with white and it starts with guilt. That's why he won, because he convinced so many people that they could remove the guiltiness of their family members by voting for him. And there's going to be a lot of people that are going to vote for Mamdani if, well, they voted for him to win this mayor's race. But if the Democrats win Congress, if they win the Senate, it's going to be Obama 3.0. First thing they'll do is impeach Trump. I completely agree with that. BR549. I think that's Junior Sample's phone number on Hee Haw. He had the hotel. Roy Clark played Junior Sample. Go verify that for me. But white guilt is how Obama won. Now, Mamdani has taken white guilt to the next level. Refugee guilt. Asylum seeker guilt. Illegal migrant guilt. That's how Mamdani has skewed this. That's how he's won. And he came to this country. He chose to become an American. And he is deciding he is the foremost authority to tell Americans what it means to be American. Now, I'm going to say this. This guy, if I wanted to lip out of this guy, I'd scrape it off my zipper. Okay? That's what I think of Mamdani. but there's a lot of people that worship this guy. They worship at the house of Mamdani. He has the audacity on America's 250th birthday to call our great nation an arena of supremacy, a nation that persecutes, ruled by oligarchs. Tell Ben Carson he's an oligarch. Tell Thomas Sowell, oligarch. Tell Gad Saad, the author and professor, he's worshiping an oligarch. How many of you even know an oligarch? I don't. Tell Elon Musk he's an oligarch. The guy barely made it out of high school. He's an African American. He's a migrant. He's, came to America, assimilated, became America. He says ICE is invading our streets while he endorses and welcomes an invasion.
And it belongs to us all.
Savages.
It belongs to our new.
I won't be surprised if he doesn't change what the Statue of Liberty is holding from a torch and a Bible to a Quran and a sickle. I could literally see that happening. Hey, let's start construction on the Statue of Liberty. Ben's response to Charlie being assassinated was so sad. Who's Ben? Which Ben? Me? I'm disgusted by what happened to Charlie Kirk. It pisses me off. They got rid of him because he had a voice. They got rid of him because he liked to talk to people. I mean, that's literally why they got rid of him, because he talked to people. I don't understand how we got here, because it was so what do you want to call it? What's the word for it? It was so subtle the way that they did this. Now, I can't play the audio, but I'm going to show you this clip. I can't play the audio. YouTube hates any kind of music, but this is America right here. And they're playing Freebird. And this is America. They're playing Freebird by one of the greatest bands in America. American history, Leonard Skinner, named after a gym teacher. No guilt here. If you don't have any guilt, type 1. If you're guilty for being American, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. He needs to leave one way or another. Yeah, he does. Thank you for the super chat. Angels on earth, we're the united majority here. God bless our republic, United States of America. Damn right. Junior was the car salesman, but for the veterans and the pups. Junior was the car salesman. All right. Thank you. Pass the Save America Act. We've got to. My truck's got a push button radio. Went out on my Harley Davidson yesterday. Going for 12 months. Y'all come on. Be rad for real. Thank you. Why do they all call themselves Democrat Socialists of America if they hate America? It's because the phrasing, it lures in young, dumb people. That's what this does, guys. They are very calculated. They are very good at they're very good at bringing it in subtly. With the pronouns was the greatest example. Iwo Jima, Patton. Look at these heroes. Look at these legends. Look at this. If you hate America, just leave. Leave quietly. Don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you. That's my theory. Right? There's nothing more American than a pickup truck with a giant flag. Gosh, I love this country. I hate seeing what's happening to it. It absolutely terrifies me about what is happening to our country right now. And it should terrify a lot of. How many of you have children? How many of you have family that you don't recognize anymore? That you don't understand their ideology? I do. I've got some. I don't talk to them. I think they're crazy. They're booger eaters. but they don't understand the ideology. Thanks for all the people watching over on Rumble, Twitch, Kick, Facebook. I got to show you something here. I very sneakily invaded MSN. Do you want to see this? I sneakily invaded MSN. We're over on MSN. Look at this. MSN.com. I've got my own page over there with 15,000 followers over on MSN. We are taking the battle to them. We're on Facebook. We're everywhere. I post every video over there. The comments are gold. If you want to see who hates America, go to that area of the internet. Go to that part of the world. You will see who hates America. And the more people I can trigger, the happier I feel. Now, I want to show you something here. This is amazing to check out. So there's a guy by the name of Will Chamberlain. Says denaturalize and deport Zohran Mamdani. You see that? Denaturalize and deport Zohran Mamdani. How many of you agree with this? Because I do. And I think there's a real possibility. Rubio could denaturalize him and then deport him. Will it happen? I don't know. But I want you to see who chimed in. The richest man in the world, Elon Musk, chimes in. The doctor that I was talking about, the professor, Gad said, the desk is backward. The lock and keyhole are facing the camera. Somebody mentioned that earlier in the chat. Says if this isn't treason, I don't know what is. And then obviously you get the leftist says he's better American than you and all Trump supporters. I don't think so. I would gladly do an American measuring, but when the richest man in the world chimes in, yes, deporting him, what do you think about that? I think it's one of the greatest responses that I've seen in a long damn time on the internet. I want to show you this. This is an interesting take from, she's an Air Force veteran. Her name is Anna Paulina Luna. She was on Jesse Waters last night. Listen to this. She reveals some really telling information about this whole game, and it is a game.
A wall. Florida Congresswoman Anna Paulina Luna joins us now. So it's a little hot.
Just a little
Don't
bit.
sweat it, Luna. The mandates, they're telling us how cold and how hot we have to keep it in Manhattan. What does that mean?
Oh, the warmth of socialism. Rules for thee, but not for me, right? What I will tell you is I think we successfully secured the win and the vote this election cycle because of those crazy mandates for every woman that suffered from a heat flash.
MSG right now, I think there's a little wedding. Have you heard what's going on over there?
I have a little marriage between Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift.
Do you think
They're having a wedding for Taylor Swift, and I know a lot of you are upset that I'm not going to be covering it. But to get in, there's a wall around it, and you have to have ID. Taylor Swift, the NFL. They slowly took over the NFL with all of the rainbow stuff, the password parades, Taylor Swift. They are slow. It's death by 1,000 scratches. I wouldn't even say cuts.
think it's 78 degrees at MSG?
I'd bet it's probably 60.
Did you see Mamdani's speech? It was a little divisive. I thought he was more of a unifying force in politics.
You know, when I first saw it, I thought it was a little bit more like a hostage speech, to be honest with you. But, you know, again, they really don't have a platform for anything but hate. But I do look forward to kicking their butt this election cycle.
She asked a question there. She doesn't think they have a platform but for anything except hate. Can anyone in the chat clue me and the rest of us in? Thank you, BR549, Junior Sample. What other policy right now do Democrats have other than Orange Man Bad? Is there another policy? Orange Man Bad, vote for me. Orange Man Bad, to hell with America. Mark Jameson with the orange comment. Orange Man Bad, let's give it to you. Orange
Amen.
Man. Hallelujah. Boom shakalaka.
And boom shakalaka.
Cassandra, $10. Thank you so much.
How dare
How
you?
dare you?
You think the communism is going to be an issue? Are you guys going to run on that? Or are you just going to sit back and watch them fight each other?
We should run on it. But, it's interesting because I talked to many Democrats here on the Hill. And what I will tell you is they're even concerned with how it's making their party look. And ultimately, at the end of the day, these people want to literally redistribute the wealth. And so what I will tell you is Charlie Kirk always said socialism sucks. It doesn't work. And honoring him today, I will continue that legacy. Socialism does suck. Don't do it.
Yeah, Charlie would have been having a great time on America 250, just brimming with patriotism. So you said you talked to some Democrats and they see how big of a threat it is to the party, but they're not confronting it. Are they scared?
I think people like Hakeem Jeffries knows that it's an issue, but they don't quite know what to do with it. What's interesting is the Associated Press recently actually asked me, they said, this is a response to MAGA. And I said, you mean racism and just craziness and total idiocracy? I don't think so. I think that you guys are having identity crisis. And I think these people, for example, the woman that got elected in New York, she was largely elected by older.
I want to thank you for the people that are honest in the chat. I did a poll. Did you vote for Obama? 10% said yes. 10% of the people in the chat voted for Obama. I'm not making fun of you because you were manipulated. You were MK Ultra'd. You could remove your entire family's lineage of white guilt by voting for Obama. It didn't work. You didn't get to keep your doctor either, did you?
White women that went to college. What about the actual working people that actually want law enforcement, don't want to raise their taxes? And so what I would say is that they like to talk a big game, but when it comes down to actually implementing the policy, they really don't know how policy works.
How did you like the flyovers today?
Absolutely amazing.
How
I
good
took
was
my
that?
2.5-year-old to the Capitol. We watched them. And as it was happening, I all of a sudden look, I see a B-2 stealth bomber. I haven't seen that since my time in the military.
What did your little child say?
Okay, I've got some questions for the people in the chat right now. Number one, Communist Control Act of 1954. Donald Trump has alluded to this multiple times. Do you think there is a real chance of him implementing the Communist Control Act? Do you really? I mean, is that real? I think it could be a real possibility. I think what Anna Paulina Luna, she's an Air Force veteran. I believe what she alluded to multiple times there was how it's working, how their plan has absolutely worked, or it is working. There's a lot of us that will never fall into this trap. But it seems like weak-minded victims continuously lean towards socialism. And I want to know this. Is there anywhere in the world that socialism has worked? If there's a country socialism has worked, let me know, because I want to send a plane ticket to all of these people to go there. I would love to send them there. I just don't know if it's worked anywhere. It scares me that so many dumb people are in charge. That's what bothers me. And there's a lot of them that are flipping. And I'll show you one of the biggest flippers ever. This guy right here, Matthew McConaughey. Because under the Biden administration, he told us how we shouldn't keep our guns. Remember that? Do you remember Matthew McConaughey telling us how we shouldn't keep our firearms? But now he's come out with this speech being patriotic. Let me take you down a little memory lane. This is why you never take advice from celebrities. Listen to this.
We need background checks. We need to raise the minimum age to purchase an AR-15 rifle to 21. We need a waiting period for those rifles. We need red flag laws and consequences for those who abuse them.
Red flag laws. This was him with the Biden administration. Now, everything's changed, and he wants to, jump on the patriotism train. I want you to see this. This is disgusting. A lot of people are going to fall for this, though. A lot of people will fall for this. He's sitting out there on the wall, got his mater plants.
250 years young. Howdy, America. And to a lot of people, that may seem like a long time to be a country, but it's really not. But I tell you what, it's definitely not too long to be. It's not too long to be an idea, which is what America is. A land that has never been yet. And that yet that we're seeking and chasing, that's the whole thing. It's a place we're never going to arrive at. And that's not failure because we won't. That's by design.
Okay, I want to vomit. They're using celebrities to manipulate weak-minded people. I can't watch that guy. He's a clown. As soon as he said he wants red flag laws, I'm done. That shows me how American you are. That shows me you don't believe in the Constitution. That's what that shows me. And when you go there, I'm finished with you, bro. I'm done with your ideology. I'm done with your lies. I'm done with your garbage. We got 1,500 people watching on multiple platforms. Make sure you smash the like and subscribe button. Join the channel as a member. If you don't like YouTube, if you don't like what they do here, feel free to join the Patreon. Now, Trump is already up this morning after ending his speech last night, and I hate to allude to something that I don't know, but somebody in the chat said it. Somebody said in the chat that Trump's speech ended at exactly 11:33. I don't know the relevance behind that, but apparently that is something big, that he ended his speech at precisely 11:33. And I guess, and I don't know, there's somebody in the chat that said this that is much more educated than I am on Q. Says 11 plus 3 plus 3 equals, I don't know. I'll just say I'm not the most educated whenever it comes to the Q stuff. But speech ended at exactly 11:33. What does it mean? I don't know. Somebody in the chat fill me in. But man, there's something bigger going on.
And together we will make America bigger, better, and stronger than ever before. I promise you that. It's an honor to be your president. Thank you very much, and happy Independence Day to all. God bless you all. God bless you all. Thank you.
Why did he end it at exactly 11:33? Somebody will fill me in on that one. I hope to understand that one, because I don't right now. I don't fully understand. I'll be the first to admit that I don't. But the more and more I see, the more and more that the Democrat Party reveals itself, some of the Q stuff is, it's starting to make me scratch my thinning hair, my thinning head. It's starting to make me scratch my head. And I'll be the first to admit that I just, I just never understood it. Let me show you this. This guy's really famous. His name's Sneeko. He is a, well, you'll understand exactly what he is.
Takbir! Allahu Akbar! Oh no! Fuck you! This is the Islamic Republic of New Yorkistan. Islam will be an
Islamic Republic of America stan. Did you hear that?
New Yorkistan. This is the Islamic Republic of New Yorkistan.
New Yorkistan, America stan. That's what they want.
Islam will be in every household. Inshallah, the whole world is Muslim. Welcome to Mamdani's New York.
Welcome to Mamdani's New York. You like that?
Islam will be in every household. Inshallah, the whole world is Muslim. Welcome to Mamdani's New York. You see this city? You see how it looks? Inshallah, your city looks just like this too.
Your city's going to look just like this too. Sneeko is his name, declares New York an Islamic state. Islam will be in every household. Inshallah, the whole world will become Muslim. This is the city that changed 25 years, 2 months, 7 days, and about 9 minutes ago. 25 years, 2 months, 7 days, and 9 minutes ago, the world changed. Right? I don't know how we've got to vote like our lives depends on it. Your children's lives depend on it. Is he alluding to the Communist Control Act here? 1 for yes, 2 for no. I want you to hear this and you tell me the answer.
In history, by the best people like you. You can be loyal to Karl Marx, or you can be loyal to America. You can be a communist, or you can be a patriot. You cannot be both. As for those who peddle Marxist lies about our heritage, who tell our children that we live on stolen land or that our heroes were oppressors, they're doing something much worse than slandering our past. They are slandering and attacking our future. Not going to let that happen. They're trying to tear down the great American character, to destroy the people who declared independence.
Is he alluding to the fact that the Communist Control Act? I see a lot of ones. Let's see here. Litor Chapachi 6496. Vote to get another nothing burger. I don't know what country you're living in, but the nothing burger that you're alluding to, you're probably going to be upset with this clip. And Leader Chapter, I hope you stick around. I hope you call in. I love talking to people that don't think America is doing what it should.
We're seeing our arrest numbers come up. We're seeing our deportation numbers continue to increase. Right now, we're deporting on average over 3,000 individuals. Actually, the average has been for several weeks now, over 3,200 individuals a day. 70% of those individuals we're deporting have outstanding criminal charges on them, or they've already been charged with a felony. 70% of those individuals. 70% of the individuals that are men and women throughout DHS arrest, being ICE, CBP, or one of our other components, 70% of those individuals have pending felony charges or are current felons that shouldn't be on our streets. So when we go after the worst of the worst, which is exactly what we're doing, we're saving lives. This is a statistic I like.
3,200 a day, low volume. I'm sorry. It's a clip that I have no control over. No control over. Mark Wayne Mullen details out 3,200 a day. ICE detained 10,000 people in 5 days. So for anyone that believes that we don't, 1117 is the highest class of clearance in America. Never heard of that one. I had a super high clearance. I don't want to talk about it. But for anyone that says that you're not getting what you voted for, under Biden, they were allowing 50,000 people a day in. We just detained and arrested 10,000, deporting 3,200 a day. So for the people that don't think we're getting what we want, or what we voted for, you'll never agree with anything then. You'll never be happy. There's a lot of people that will never be happy, and that's okay. Just be sad.
We can only lose the midterms if we allow ourselves to lose the midterms, if we are foolish, stupid, and unwise. But if we terminate the filibuster, as we should do, and immediately vote for the Save America Act, then we will not lose an election for 100 years. We do that, we're not going to lose an election for 100 years.
That's what scares them. That's what scares the Democrat Party. Trevor gave away 10 memberships. Let's get 10 more memberships. Join the channel as a member. Get in the private Discord. I'm going to be taking a trip across the United States here in a couple of weeks. Sooner, if I get word that Beartooth Pass is open. Apparently, they got like 7 inches of snow. Thank you so much for the memberships.
How dare you?
How dare you? God bless you. God bless you. Let's see here. Member for 16 months. The Red Scare was real. It's happening again. Ben, 17 is Q. Q is POTUS. Really? Is Donald Trump Q? I didn't know that. If that's a fact, I did not know that. What we're seeing right now is huge. It's monumental. And if Trump implements the Communist Control Act, says it was passed into law and federal law to combat Communist Party of the United States. Communist Party USA was labeled an illegitimate party that was the arm of a foreign conspiracy seeking to overthrow the U.S. government. Does that sound familiar? Does it sound familiar to some of you? I believe it does to me. I even brought it up here on Wiki. Communist Control Act. President Dwight Eisenhower signed it. What are the Eisenhower's big speech about the military-industrial complex, not communist? Are we seeing, here you go, created the period of the second Red Scare. The Red Scare was real. It's happening again. The original Donnell. You chimed in perfectly at the right time, brother. God bless you. Man, we've got some amazing patriots in this chat. I want to meet as many of you as I can whenever I travel across the United States on a good old Harley Davidson. I'm so glad Harley Davidson got rid of their woke CEO. They're back to helping Americans. There's a big veterans push right now. And I'm so glad to be able to help with that. Poll, majority of Democrats say they would vote for a Democrat socialist. How many of you believe that? Do you think that Democrats will vote for a Democratic socialist? 1 for yes, 2 for no. I believe they will. I believe that the Democrat socialists have taken over the actual Democrat Party. I believe the Democrat Party is unrecognizable. I don't think they even know what they are anymore. I don't know what a Democrat policy point is other than hate Trump. I don't think there is one. I don't think they have anything else. Let's see here. I don't know who that is. Some kind of group message. No clue. Mamdani should be supported back to Uganda. Uganda. I love that. Leave our guns alone. They said and meant. Guys, what we're seeing right now, you can look at it 2 ways. Golden age, patriotism's at its highest level that we have experienced for a long time. I want to show you this. Let me see this real quick. Right. Okay, let's see if I can find that. There was a where is this? Here we go. Here we go. You want to be inspired? You want to see something amazing for America right now? Look at this. This will give you chills. Let's go. Let's get some volume on it so you can hear it. Look at that. That big American flag right there. I've had the pleasure of being on top of a submarine with an American flag.
To be prepared for war is one of the most effective means of preserving peace. George Washington first said it to Congress in 1790, peace through strength. It was a message that became the foundation of of our young country's identity. And now in our 250th year, this simple truth has been restored as the bedrock of our continuing American story, all of it made possible by the greatest military on the face of the earth.
Our souls are filled with gratitude for every generation of warriors who have worn the uniform all the way back to the very beginning. Thanks to their extraordinary service and devotion, 250 years later, America stands tall, America stands proud, and America stands free.
Our country stands on the shoulders of these giants. To them, thank you. And happy birthday to our great republic.
Department of War. Listen to that. Oh, that gave me chills whenever I saw that. Gave me chills. Veterans, post your branch of service. Family members of veteran, post your veterans branch of service. Okay? My family has fought for this country since the beginning. I trace my heritage back to, I've got it bookmarked here, to back, I want to say it's back to like 1300. Hold on. Let me see if I can pull this up. I've got it bookmarked. Let's see here. Right here. I've got this bookmarked on my, I traced my heritage back to 1452. Baronet of Kent, part of England. Thomas Dykes, born 1452 in Stoke by Clare, Suffolk in the UK. Died in 1515. That's how far I've traced my heritage back. I'm sure, you know, that a lot of you have traced your heritage back. And our past is so important that we can't forget. We cannot forget this. I challenge people to call in this morning. Number one, tell me where you're calling from. I want to get as many states as I can on here. Texas Aviator, thank you so much for the support, brother. God bless you. Really appreciate that. I challenge you to call in. If you want to just give me your family members' branch of service, when they served, the war they served in, the combat that they served in, what they did for America. If you are a veteran and you want to call in, I'd love to get as many of these as I possibly can this morning. Okay? The lines are open. 615-475-7864. I ask one thing only. Turn down the volume. That's all you have to do. Lines are open. 615-475-7864. Let's grab it right here. Where are you calling from? What part of the country?
Hey, Arizona, Tucson.
Tucson, Arizona. Have you got a family member that's a veteran? Or are you a veteran? What would you like to say this morning?
My brother was a Navy.
Navy veteran for your brother. God bless you.
And
what was
my
his
uncle,
name? What was his name?
Dean Franks.
Dean Franks. Thank you very much. It's good to see another
And
shipmate there.
Hey, there is one policy that the Communist Party wants, and that is to destroy our country. That's the only policy they have.
I agree. Thank you for calling. God bless you. Line 2, go right ahead. Where are you calling from?
Hey, Ben, I'm a Navy veteran. Did most of a career. My sixth great-grandfather was one of George Washington's commander-in-chief's guards.
Wow.
Was at the Battle of Brandywine and survived the winter at Valley Forge with him. And I'm a member
I got to
of the
shake your
SAR,
hand,
Sons
and I
of
see an
American
Arkansas.
Revolution.
I see an Arkansas area code. I'd love to shake your hand, brother.
Yeah, I'm not too far from you. Just a few hours, not too far. Yeah, and I got a T-shirt I made for the 4th of July with 13 ancestors who fought in the Revolutionary War, and one of those was a woman. So, I'm proud of this country, and thank you for what you do. Appreciate it.
God
so
bless
much.
you. Get up here to Northwest Arkansas. Shoot me an email. I'll buy you a burger. God bless you. Line 4, go right ahead.
Good morning, Ben, and God bless America, and happy birthday, America. My nephew served in Iraq. His name is Brian Torres.
Brian Torres, veteran. Thank you for that. God bless you. I really appreciate that. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Miami, Florida.
Miami. Good for you. Hey, I loved going to the Cuban restaurant down there called Versailles. One of my favorite places to eat ever. The black beans and the Cuban coffee. I'm jealous right now. God bless you. I'm going to grab these other ones. They're firing in. Line 4. Go right ahead.
Hey, Ben, Navy veteran calling you, and my ancestral name actually came over on the Mayflower, so I guess my all the other veterans need to remember John Howland came over on the Mayflower, fell off the boat in a storm, survived, and prospered with 10 children after half of everybody died the first year.
God bless you. Let me grab these other calls. Thank you for your service. Thank you.
Amen, brother. And I love your show. Been watching you forever. Bye.
God bless you. Dawn, New York. What you got?
The dork from New York. From New York is Stan. Hi, Ben.
Good morning.
Good morning. I'm smack dab in Midtown Manhattan. And I gotta tell you, it's been a shit show. But I could tell you there's patriots in this city, and I spoke to lots of NYPD. They're not happy, nor should they be. And we're going to do what we can to fight back. President Trump last night at Mount Rushmore laid out the plan, specifically laid out the plan. This will not be tolerated. He's definitely going to intervene in what's going on. And we got to get and start supporting, and the Republican Party needs to start supporting these candidates that they think are
the Republican Party right now are eunuchs. They have lost all testicles. They're eunuchs. Dawn, I'm going to grab some other calls. God bless you.
Ben. Happy
hey, if you see Mamdani, give him the double bird for me. Thank you very much.
You'll get the double bird for sure. Bye-bye.
God bless you. Dork in New York calling in. I got to give a recognition right here. King of Biltong, $50 super chat. That is Anton. He's South African. He escaped for his life. He left South Africa, lives in Dallas, has his own store, Biltong USA. Biltong USA. This is Biltong. It is like a air dried beef. I love it. I eat it. I've lost a lot of weight. I've went full red meat, right? Truly blessed to be living in the best country in the world. Happy 250th birthday. Thank you for hosting a great channel. Anton, go check out Biltong USA. He does not pay me. He sends me Biltong. He supplements my habit, my diet. My entire family loves it. My wife, my daughter, they all love it. They're envious. Anton, you're the best.
Amen.
Boom shakalaka.
Hallelujah. And boom shakalaka.
Let's get some more calls in here. Anton, you're the best. Whoa. Line 3, where are you calling from? What you got?
Good morning, Ben. It's Dawn from Reading, Pennsylvania.
Dawn in Reading, Dawn in New York. We got a lot of Dawns. It's a new dawn.
I hope so, because, man, it's been ugly before now, but it's going to get better. So my son, Otis Richardson, served with the 82nd Airborne from before. He joined shortly before September 11th happened. He parachuted in the first round, Operation Freedom Dawn, from 30,000 feet up with the black parachutes and the oxygen mask the whole bit. And he said watching the sun come up over the Mediterranean was the best part. And of course, then it got real when they landed. But yeah, he served 2 rounds in Iraq and 1 in Afghanistan.
God bless you. God bless him. Thank him for his service. I remember some sunrises and some sunsets. One of the greatest sunrises I ever remember was we broke through the ice up under up near the North Pole, and it wasn't so much the sunrise because the sun was always up. But whenever I climbed up the ladder from the missile compartment LET, logistics escape trunk, and I poked my head up, redneck from lower Alabama, and it's 74 degrees below zero. And I see the sun and I'm like, I'm going to tell you right now, if you've watched Seinfeld, there was some shrinkage going on there. Dawn, thank you for calling. God bless you.
Thank you, Ben.
Might be TMI. I don't care. That's what we do here on the show. I've got the balls to take the calls. Bring it. I want to talk to some people that I don't necessarily agree with. Paul, Colorado, what do you got?
Happy 4th of July, Ben.
Happy 4th, brother.
My pops was in the Army, corporal, Korean War vet. And my sister was in the Navy. And the biggest mistake I ever made in my life, I was 18, walked into the Marine recruiting office, going to be a Marine. And the night before I was going to do my ASVAB, my best friend called, and I chickened out. And I regret that to this day. And I have all the admiration for every single veteran out there. And I want to say something about communism real quick.
Go for it, brother.
The way you defeat communism starts in the family. And unfortunately, we have two generations that were brought up through schools that were teaching them America's bad and know about every single mistake we have, and it's been exploited. And it's easy for that to happen and the youth to follow along because they don't have the guidance from a mother and a father at the same time.
Paul, I'm gonna give you exactly what I think. The family has dissolved. Family now is the mom and dad buy the kid a video game system, and that's their family. And they listen to all these radicals on there playing. They talk to them. They become indoctrinated. That's the family right now. Last night was one of the greatest nights in my, I'm going to say one of the greatest nights in my life. Last night, my wife and I, we had a great day out yesterday. We went to Huntsville, Arkansas, had some great lunch on the motorcycle, came home, mowed the yard, just another normal day. Last night, we sat down at the kitchen table. I cooked dinner. It was so nice. We didn't even have the TV on while we were having dinner. It was just so nice to sit there at the kitchen table with somebody I loved, just talk. I mean, that's what we're getting away from. There's so many people that just forget that that's what we came, that's what brought us together. You know what I mean? Paul, thank you for calling. Colorado, checking in. Thank you for calling, Paul. God bless you. We got a lot of people checking in. One Mind Tab with a $250 super chat. I can't even believe this. For those of you that don't know, I use a lot of the super chats on my channel. Number one, help veterans with service dogs. Number two, send Bibles across the country. Number three, guitars. I'm trying to do all of that. Let's go here. 619. That sounds like a San Diego number. Where you called from?
Ben, this is Arthur Unwin.
Arthur, thank you for calling, brother. God bless you.
Good morning, good sir. Happy 4th of July to you and the chat. Just wanted to say hi. But I wanted to say something. You gave my my grandfather a shout out. He died in the Philippines in '42, survived the Bataan Death March, but he only lived 3 weeks after he got there. And after 84 years, they located his body. And as you know, I sent you some pictures.
They brought his body back. Yeah.
Yeah, they brought his body back. But I wanted to tell you, my brother's been doing some research and putting it out there that his story should be, recognized. And we're trying to get the Congressional Medal of Honor. And it's been well received here in San Diego. And now the paperwork's heading to D.C.
Good for you, Arthur. Keep me apprised of that. I would love to showcase it more here on the show, brother. God bless you.
You know I will. Fingers crossed.
God bless you. Thank you for being a part of a patriotic family. And everybody watching this channel is part of the family. Even the trolls. I haven't seen any trolls. Where are the trolls? I want a troll to call in and tell me how horrible America is. Let's get 10 new members. Join the channel as a member. You get access to a private Discord chat. It's Patriots only. It is absolutely amazing. I'd love to hear from some people over on the green machine, my rumblers. Rumblers, call in. Dad, World War II, Korea. Judge Bibbles, am a good troll. I want a bad troll. He gave everything. How many people did you leave behind in your nuclear family and you want to talk about nuclear medicine again? I don't know. 250 strong. Love you, baby. Don Connor, for all the great veterans you served so well, Ben. Happy 250th, 1776. The Dork from New York. You know what? Let's give the Dork from New York one of these. Let's go. How about this one? Oh, we got another call. 334. That's like a. Are we in Alabama country on this call?
Roll Tide already.
Roll damn Tide. I got some national championship football signed by Nick Saban back there, brother.
Hey, buddy. This is John from Jawbone Outdoors, New Brockton.
Oh man, I need to get back down there. I got to go visit. I got to rejuvenate my redneck. You know what I mean? I need to get back down there. I need to get down to Enterprise and go to the Boll Weevil Festival. I need to take my wife and daughter to the Peanut Festival. When I was a kid, you're going to laugh. Rattlesnake Rodeo at Dothan at the Peanut Festival. They always have sorry. Me and my buddy, his name is Tony Ray. He's in federal prison right now for drugs, but that's a different story.
Did you have any influence on him?
Not enough. I tried to get him to join the Navy with me, and he was an idiot. But he's been in prison multiple times for drugs. But I was about 6. Well, I'd say I was about 9, 10 years old. We used to go and catch rattlesnakes, diamondbacks, and we would. My grandmother would. Once she found out what we were doing, she beat me within an inch of her life because I was taking all the pillowcases out of the house. I mean, I was catching rattlesnakes, filling them full of pillowcases. Then we would throw them in the deep freezer. My granny was like, "Where's all the pillowcases?" She goes to the deep freezer. She had one of them big 6-foot deep freezers, opens it up. All the pillowcases are in there. She opened one of them up and all the rattlesnakes are in it because you put them in the freezer and they basically go dormant. But we used to take them to the rattlesnake rodeo. They would pay us about $5 a piece for these rattlesnakes.
That's right.
It's a wonder I'm not dead. I did get bit by a cottonmouth when I was about 12, but the rattlesnakes, and what we're seeing right now is a den of rattlesnakes right now across America. What would you like to say, brother?
Oh, I was just going to comment on that. I went with a buddy of mine doing the same thing. We would take a garden hose, stick it down gopher holes, and pour gas in there.
Blow gas. And they come out.
Yes. And they come out trying to get oxygen, and we throw them in a croaker sack. And if it was 3 foot or under, it was $5. If it was over 3 foot, it was $10.
That's right. Yeah. Absolutely. The rattlesnake
buddy,
rodeo is real.
I just wanted to wish you a happy 250th 4th of July to you and your family. And no matter what the cluster crank this nation is going through right now, this is a day to reflect back on the people who make this country great. So
roll damn Tide. There's Jalen Hurts and Nick right there. There we go.
There you go.
The other one's got TJ Yeldon, Nick Saban, and Amari Cooper and AJ McCarron's signature on it. So there you go. Roll damn Tide, buddy. Brother. God bless you. Roll damn Tide. Jawbone Outdoors. Go check his channel out. He does a lot of fishing, picking, grinning. Let's go here. Where are we calling from? 661. I don't recognize that area code. That's rare. Where are you calling from?
That's Commie-stan. Bakersfield, Commie-stan.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I know. I'm glad to be free in this country. I just want to share in 1925, my grandparents came through Ellis Island from France, and
God bless you, George.
Not proud of France, but anyway, I still have the certificate. It's amazing to see an Ellis Island certificate, and I'm proud to be an American. I was naturalized from my dad. And anyway, love this country. Happy 4th of July. God bless America.
God bless you, brother.
For a while.
God bless you. Share Bear, please call in. How come your governor is hurting raw materials in your own state? Share Bear, please call in. You sound like a contrarian. You sound like you can't be happy. Please call in. I would love to give you some patriotic medicine. You sound like you might have TDS. Let's go line 2. Go. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Shamokin, Pennsylvania. I just wanted to say happy 250th Independence Day to you and everybody. God bless America. And I love you, Ben. Thank you so much for your service, because you are part of the reason that this country is free. And that means the world to me and so many other Americans. You're very much loved, and God bless you always.
There's a picture right there of the old USS Jimmy Carter, one of the submarines I served on. I had so many great memories on that submarine. My favorite submarine I served on during my entire career was the USS Nebraska. It was the best division that I ever had, best captain I ever had, best XO, best command master chief. I really appreciate you. God bless you. And God bless all the men and women that are deployed right now defending these communist son of a bitches that protest in our street. God bless you. Oh, I'm sorry. I think I cut her off. Share Bear, call in. I would love to understand why you can't be happy. Raw materials being heard and hidden, even a pet stone would laugh at you. Oh, boy. MWP, what you got?
Hey, Mercer County, Pennsylvania. What's up, Ben? Hey, happy Independence Day to you. I just want to tell you, thank you for your service, brother. I appreciate my freedom. And listen, I was listening earlier about Mamdani and all his ridiculous, just it's obscene. If people don't wake up and realize that this guy is out to destroy our country, I don't know how to help these people. That there's a civil war coming if we don't wise up. What do you say, brother?
Let me ask you this. Do you think people are getting dumber, or the Democrat socialists just getting sneakier? What is it? Chat, I'm asking you. Is America getting dumber, or the Democrat communist socialist POSs getting sneakier? What's
Ben, I
you,
think
brother?
it's both. I
think
think
it's combo?
both. I think it's a combo of they're indoctrinating our kids. I mean, my daughter's 14. She comes home and tells me things that she hears in school. She goes to a conservative public school, but it's very conservative. But even there's a few bad apples in there, and I hear weird stuff about. But I think kids are gullible. If you keep telling them, hey, do you want to work hard like your old man and come home dirty and tired, working 50, 60 hours a week? Or I can just give it to you for free. Which would you rather have?
Yeah, I want everything
You see what I'm
free.
saying?
Brother, I'm going to grab this other call. God bless you. Thank you for
God bless
everything. Let's go here. Line 2. Roll it, line 2.
How you doing? I talked to you once before. I'm an old bubblehead myself. You just said something about guys being, serving during the holiday.
Yes, sir.
We missed, the boat I was on, we was doing a spec op during the bicentennial. So I get to
What boat
celebrate.
was it?
Get mine.
What boat was that?
Seawolf.
Oh, you were on the
Group
original
1 boat.
I got you.
The
Okay.
second Seawolf.
Second
the first
Seawolf.
one
Yeah,
died in
obviously.
World War II.
World War II. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. Well, we've talked before. I think you said you were an A-ganger, right?
No, I was a sonarman.
You were a sonarman.
I accused you of being a ganger.
Oh, hey. I must talk to you some of that. I used to love going back in machinery too, down into the torpedo room where the diesel was, and hanging out. Well, near that was a smoke pit. That was a smoke pit. Brother, here's a picture of my last boat. Was the USS Jimmy Carter. And the Carter was a great boat, and we did some spec op stuff on there. You know more about the Carter than what either of us talking about here. Yeah, Sub Devron 5, absolutely. Brother, I want to say thank you for your service. It's good talking to another bubblehead. Stick around to the end. I got a fantastic submarine outro I'm going to roll, okay? God bless you.
All
right.
righty.
Service, brother. Shoot me an email, and let me add you to the
I don't have a computer. I'm doing this on the TV. Watching you on an app.
Text message me on this number. Text message me this number. I'm going to hook you up. It's good talking to you. What part of the country are you living in now?
Mobile,
Alabama. Home
born and raised here.
Hey, I grew up about 125 miles east of you, around Vernon, Florida. God bless you, brother. Bubbleheads, unite. What you got? Line 6.
Yes, Ben.
Yes, ma'am.
This is Izzy from Virginia Mountains again.
Virginia Mountains.
And I have a question. I was trying to listen to C-SPAN this morning for the 250th birthday
Okay.
party,
Okay.
and all of these callers were calling in with a laundry list of everything that was wrong with our country. And I was just thinking, you know, if we have children and we bake them a cake and make them their special dinner, and then come up with a laundry list of every single nitpicky thing they've done wrong for the first 18 years of their life, they're going to grow up hating themselves. And I think that's kind of what's happening to our country.
Well, if you
So we
get
have to
people to
counter
feel
that.
guilty, if you get
Right.
people to feel guilty, they're easy to manipulate. That's how Obama won, white guilt.
I think that is exactly right. So I was just thinking that your show and many of the other shows are like a counter to that. And that's
I
what I
try to
appreciate
be.
about YouTube.
I'm so tired of all the
because if we
negative
keep
garbage.
telling everybody everything that's right with the country, you know, maybe it'll catch on.
Yeah. I've got to do something. I haven't had to do this for a while. Share Bear's diapers full. Eunice just said Share Bear's diapers full. So I got to flush her.
Uh-oh.
You know what? And
Well,
thank you for
happy
calling in.
Independence Day, Ben, and thank you
Happy
again for all
Independence
your
Day.
work.
God
Take
bless
care.
you. You take care. We got to flush Share Bear. Share Bear, we're blowing sands, baby. Sands are blown. Share Bear sounds like she's got a room temperature IQ. Goodbye, Share Bear. Share Bear, caution. You are circling the bowl. And that didn't work. I've got a bigger, more powerful submarine toilet. Let's go here. Brian, Lima, Ohio. What you got, Brian?
Hey, happy 250th, Bubblehead.
Happy 250. What you got?
Well, I just wanted, I sent a super chat, but I want to clear the air. You know my story. I actually had a good July 3rd yesterday. One of the best in a long time.
Good. I'm glad to hear it, Brian. I'm glad to hear it.
You're welcome. Stay safe and have a happy celebration. I love you, brother.
Brian, you keep your head on straight. Enjoy the day. Enjoy the golden age that is happening right now. God bless you. Somebody just said Share Bear caused a skid mark. Share Bear, change your name to Skid Mark. I've got a more powerful toilet if I need to break it out. I've got the super toilet. The world here. Let's make sure Share Bear's gone. Let's give her the double flush. I think she left an Upper Decker. There we go. There we go. There we go. Share Bear. Go ahead, Share Bear. Julius, hold on, bro. I don't know what that means. Lines are open, 615-475-7864. I had somebody just give away 10 memberships. Trevor just gave away 10 memberships. Unfolding Way memberships. Member for 9 months. Reverend John Roseborough. I can't say that last name. Roseborough. Second Battle of Trenton, Pennsylvania. Eunice, the floor is yours.
Hey, Ben, how are you?
Amazing. Couldn't be better.
I just want to say happy 4th of July and thank you to all our veterans and their families, past and present. I salute each and every one of you. I'm very proud of you. To the Marines, the Navies, whatever you are, bless you. But as far as New York, I got to say, don't count us out. You have me, you have Dawn, you've got Debbie, we've got all kinds of people here that we're going to fight, and we're going to get rid of Mamdani sooner or later.
God
so you just watch, listen, and wait, because the best is yet to come.
I put on
Have
my
a great
Keep
day.
America Great hat, signed by the Donald, when Eunice calls right there, because Eunice reminds us that we ain't done. We ain't finished. New York
We
is not
haven't
finished.
barely got started.
Good. Eunice, God bless you.
Take
Thank
care.
you for calling. I appreciate you. Rocking the I got this at a rally in Arkansas. Me and a good friend of mine went to the rally. May have had too much to drink. I can't confirm or deny that. Happy 250th from Jeff. Long time no see. Thank you for calling. For all you booger eating trolls, call in. I'd love to talk to somebody. Booger eating trolls, please call. Julius, everyone remember we won't be here for the next 250th and have to make it great for our next generations. You damn right, brother. God bless you. What a great saying, great method of thinking about that. We freaking love you, Ben. Thank you so much. Join the channel as a member. It's 10 cents a day. It's $3 a month. It lets me send things around the country. What do we got here? We got line 5, 415. Where are you calling from?
Hi, it's AJ from San Francisco.
AJ in San Fran. How's life? You didn't step in any crap this morning, did you?
No. I watched the ground where I'm stepping.
What do you got?
I got 2 questions, actually. One, after thousands of dollars and 3 years waiting, I finally got a patent, and they passed it. And my question is, what good would that patent do in a communist country?
Nothing. They would take it from you. The government would take it.
Absolutely. And second question, and I'm asking this because I know you'd tell true. I know you'd tell the truth about it and you'd check it out. I heard a report. First, my brother told me. Then I looked for it and I found a report from a guy I'd never heard of, never seen before. But they're saying in Massachusetts that the National Guard had a fight. They were trying to confiscate guns from a community. Wow. And there's 72 dead. Is there any truth in that report?
I haven't seen it, brother. I haven't seen it. Somebody in the chat will have that answer. AJ, I appreciate you calling, and somebody in the chat's going to look that up. I know they will. I haven't heard that. There's a lot of fake crap online. You know that as well as I do. Thank you for calling.
I do. And I know you tell the truth.
If I had seen that, it would be all over the place. God bless you, brother. God bless AJ down there in San Francisco. MyPillow.com, get 40% off. MyPillow.com, 40% off. Use the code VETERAN. Biltong USA, right down at the bottom, use VET10. Get 10% off there. Go see George Washington. Me and my wife are going to see it today. We're going to go see it today. I got 2 free tickets. You go to Angel Studios, put in I am a veteran as the promo code. You get 2 tickets free. And it's so good to see what's happening right now in America. We're in a golden age. There's a lot of people that are upset. There's a lot of people that are scared. There's a lot of wimps and simps. And you know what? There's a lot of them that would never fight for this country. They would never fight for what we're actually seeing. Right? They would never do it. We got a lot of simps and pimps. And let me show you this. We got any Marines in the chat? We got any Marines in here? I'm sure we probably do. We've got to have some Marines in this chat. Let me show you something here real quick. Where is that? Right there. Let's go right here. I know we got some Marines in here that are going to get fired up. Isn't that nice? That's what we're all about, guys. That is what we're all about. Because there's a lot of young men and women right now that are deployed around the world doing good things that nobody's recognizing. Did anyone see the military parade? It was awesome. I don't believe I did see that. I hate to say it. I've been extremely busy, even on my days off. St. Bernard piles. Yeah. That's exactly right. Let's grab some other calls here real quick. Let's see here. Lines are open 615-475-7864. It's so nice to talk to some of y'all. And I'm going to have a chance to meet a bunch of y'all. Let's go, Bobby, Tennessee, Volunteer State. What you got, Bobby?
Hey, I'm pretty good. Happy birthday, America. 250 years of great and strong.
Absolutely.
I think we got if the Democrats get in and they take power, I think we have the order kind of mixed up. Yeah, the first thing they'll do is do away with the filibuster.
I agree. 100%.
Okay.
Democrats will pack the court, right?
Right. Then I think the first vote, once they get that done, is take away our Second Amendment rights. Because
100%.
Long as we have guns and weapons, everything else will fail.
They're scared of us.
Yeah. And then once you get rid of the second, the first goes right along with it.
The only thing defending the First Amendment is the Second Amendment. Would you agree with that?
Right. Yeah, that they're hand in hand. You can't have one without the other.
Yeah.
So,
it's going to be lawless. It will be. The movie Idiocracy is now a damn documentary.
I know it. I've got the movie. Anytime I want to see a stupid Democrat, I just put that movie on in the background.
It's a documentary. It is really a documentary. Brother, I appreciate you calling.
All right. Thank you, Ben.
Take care, Bobby. God bless you. Bobby, Tennessee. My sister and brother-in-law seen the movie yesterday. Sis said they both walked out in tears. The George Washington movie. God bless you. Man, lines are open. If you ever wanted to call in and talk to me, now's your chance. 615-475-7864. Looks like we got an 850 area code. That's Florida. What you got?
That's
you gotta turn that audio down in the background.
Sorry, hang on just a second. All right, you're on pause.
What you got?
Oh, this is a retired Marine gunnery sergeant wanting to tell.
Good morning,
Happy
Semper
birthday.
Fi.
Semper Fi, sir. I wanted to say happy birthday from a jarhead to a bubblehead.
God bless you. When did you serve?
1969 to 1990.
69. You saw a radical change in the military.
Yes, sir, I did.
Did you go to Vietnam as well? 69.
I left there in 73.
Left in 73.
Yeah,
Wow.
I call that my first trip overseas.
And you never wanted to go back, did you?
No, and I do not understand men or women that want to go back and see that place one more time after everything we went through there.
Right now, I've got a good friend that has done that.
Yes, sir. I just can't understand that. Right now, I'm in California.
Okay.
I'm actually going to see my sister in Woodby Island. My daughter in Woodby Island. And
Been up there.
I left Tallahassee, and while I was stationed there in 81 with VMHQ-4, I originally was a ground pounder. I was a machine gunner in Vietnam, and then when I came back, I re-enlisted, and I went in the air wing. And then I worked on A6s, A4s, F4s, C-130 engines.
Well, somebody just said something here that you probably didn't get a lot of when you came back from Vietnam. Thank you for my freedom. Marines had the best food. There you go.
Yeah, if you like it out of a green can.
Open it with a P-38, right?
Working with a John Wayne.
Yeah. Well, brother, I want to say thank you. Thank you for your service. It's great to hear from a gunnery sergeant. We needed to class this situation up in here in the chat.
Yeah, I appreciate it, bud. Now I'm just out seeing America in my own time now instead of I worked 20 years, 9 months, 21 days in the Corps, and now I worked as a plumber for pretty close to 25 years.
If you get a chance and you roll through Arkansas, you let me know, and I would
I'll be coming
love.
back. When I come back, I'll be coming back to Arkansas. I'm trying to head up. I'm going to Woodby Island. I'm going to spend a couple weeks with my daughter there. I'm trying to stay out of Florida until about September.
I hear you. Till it cools off.
Till it cools back off. But this is the first
You
time
said
I've
you
been
lived
able
in
to do it.
Tallahassee? You lived in
I
Tallahassee?
actually live in Leon County. I don't live in Tallahassee. You ever heard of Crawfordville?
Yeah.
I live right on the I live right on the county line, but I live in Leon County, right outside.
I grew up in Vernon, if you know where that is, Washington County. And my mother lives in Tallahassee. She lives right next to the National Cemetery there. Thank you for calling, brother. God bless
Really?
you.
Off 27. Okay.
She
Thank
lives
you, sir.
she lives right next to the National Cemetery right there in Tallahassee.
The new one they built?
Yeah, sure is.
27?
Absolutely.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
You take
Yeah,
care.
I'm
God
originally
bless you.
from Kentucky. Yes, sir. God bless
What
you.
part of Kentucky? What part?
Beattyville, Kentucky.
Beattyville. I got a lot of family in Estill County.
It's,
They make good moonshine.
It's southeast of Lexington.
Southeast. I got a lot of family in Estill, Irvin, Richmond. God bless you. Semper Fi, Gunny. Semper Fi. Semper Fi to the Gunny. Eric, what you got?
What's going on, Ben Dykes, my friend?
What you got, Eric?
Happy 250 American birthday to you and everybody in the chat and military and their families and everyone. God bless them. I want to send that shout out.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much for that, Eric.
Anytime, Ben. Anytime. I have a lot of family members, that's been in the military too. My mom's side of the family, a lot of my uncles were either they were Marines or sergeants and stuff. My brother's he's a Navy Admiral guy. 36.
Navy Admiral. Okay.
Yep, 36 years in the military, my big brother.
Wow. That is amazing. Eric, I can't say thank you enough for being a moderator on the channel. You're a damn patriot. I really, really appreciate you, brother.
Oh, same here, Ben. I just want to say God bless your family, man, and God bless our country and our wonderful president, man, and in our administration.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right about that. Eric, thank you for calling, brother. God bless you. You take care. Have a great 4th of July. Eric Tate, one of the greatest moderators that has been on this channel. Happy 250th. I'm Cindy. I have a cold. Let's see here. Seen the video about they teach them one way of thinking. Yeah, that's right. You're absolutely right. Let me go here. I got some stuff. I got some troll worthy stuff that I would like to share with some folks. Like to share some troll worthy stuff here. As you know, I'm over on X, Fatboy Army 8088. God bless you. Let's go here. Mark Safe from giving 2 poops about Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce's wedding. Here's one for you. You'll like this. Let's go here. Liberals are now openly fantasizing about a civil war, claim they'd crush MAGA in a landslide. I got a few thousand reasons that I don't believe that, but there are some people that believe it. Here we go. There's a face that should be deported. Here's one of the greatest little things here. Mamdani is pissing off George. Trump just signed a $100 bill. Now on the new 100s, Donald Trump's signature is on the new $100 bill. I want to show you this clip. This is everybody's favorite Barry being full MAGA. Listen to full Barry. Oh, there's no sound on it. Hold on just a second. Let me reconnect that clip. This is Barry going full MAGA. Let me restart that clip. I'm very sorry about that. I'm glad you said no sound. Perfect. Thank you so much. Let's go here. Let's back it up.
One of the central components of immigration reform is enforcement, and this bill contains a number of important provisions to beef up border security. But that's not enough. Real enforcement also means drying up the pool of jobs that encourages illegal immigration. And that can only happen if employers don't hire illegal workers. Unfortunately, our current employer enforcement system does little to nothing to deter illegal immigrants from finding work. Just a few statistics. Overall, the number of workplace arrests of illegal immigrants fell from 17,552 in 1997 to 451 in 2002, even as illegal immigration grew during that time.
So that's Barry Sortero going full MAGA. I think I'm about to go full toilet. Based pirate. How have you been doing this so long and still share clips with no sound? Well, it's called something's wrong with the system. Okay, that's what it's called. Here, I'll show you how based I am, based pirate. Let's go here. Based pirate, see if you can hear this one. There we go. There we go. There we go. Based pirate, get back in there with the other wrinkle necks. Thank you so much. Always the critic. Thank you so much. Walk the plank right back down to the toilet. They're based pirate. And let me know how that feels when you get back down there with the family that you know. I want to show you this. Let's go here real quick. This has no sound, but this is very relevant. This is what New York looked like before, those people. That's what New York should look like right now. This is what New York should look like. And what happened 25 years, 7 days, and about an hour and 5 minutes ago is disgusting. That they would have elected someone like that. Okay? That's what happened. Wrinkle neck ejected, Koga bones. Yeah, we got to get rid of them sometime. There's some people that'll never be happy. Never be happy. You know what? We're happy as hell here. And anytime I can Mary, I love the hat. God bless you. Flush Barry. Let's hit Barry with the flush. All roads lead to Uganda. Corn pop, the toilet bowl scares me. I did solitary. Yeah. I don't know why I've allowed corn pop back, but whatever. Before the Bush family. Yeah, you're right about that. You are correct. Let's see here. Let's see what else we got. Especially today, the trolls are absolutely disgusting. They are. They're pitiful. They're disgustingly pitiful. They love to nitpick. They're a bunch of booger eaters, to be honest with you. And I can't stand booger eaters. It makes me throw up in my mouth just thinking about it. But, guys, gals, girls, I am getting ready. I'm going to go see the George Washington movie. Join the channel as a member. I'm going to put a link in the chat right now. Join the channel as a member. And with that being said, I think let's roll the bean footage.
Chief of the watch, on the 1MC, pass the word. Dive, dive, sound 2 blasts of dive alarm, pass the word, dive, dive. Dive, dive. Dive, dive.
Here we go again. Here we go again. Same old song again. Same old song again. Marching down the avenue. Marching down the avenue. We don't know when we'll be through. We don't know when we'll be through. A long, long time ago. Long, long time ago. Heard it on the radio. Heard it on the radio. Sounds so good to me. Sounds so good to me. U.S. Navy submarine. U.S. Navy submarine. Recruiter just inside here. Recruiter just inside here. Turns out I gave them 5 years. Turns out I gave them 5 years. Had to get out of boot camp. Had to get out of boot camp. They won't like the smoking lamp. They won't like the smoking lamp. Now I'm a submariner. Now I'm a submariner. Rolling in the deep surf. Rolling in the deep surf. Top secret mission, hush, hush. Secret mission, hush, hush. No one's gonna find us. No one's gonna find us. 6 months below the ocean. 6 months below the ocean. Can't remember the sun. Can't remember the sun. Can't write my wife no letters. Can't write my wife no letters. And Tony's gonna get her. Tony's gonna get her. But I won't trade this life away. I won't trade this life away. Makes it worth the Navy pay. Makes it worth the Navy pay. If I can't be a bobblehead. I can't be a bobblehead. Might as well just be dead. Might as well just be dead. A long, long time ago. Long, long time ago. Heard it on the radio. Heard it on the radio. Sounds so good to me. Sounds so good to me. U.S. Navy submarine. U.S. Coral Sea. I've been to Coral Sea. Fighting for liberty. Fighting for liberty. Fighting for freedom. Fighting for freedom. Hey, sailor. Hey, sailor. Where have you been? Where have you been? I've been to Korea. I've been to Korea. Fighting for liberty. Fighting for liberty. Fighting for freedom. Fighting for freedom. Hey, sailor. Hey, sailor. Where have you been? Where have you been? I've been to Vietnam. I've been to Vietnam. Fighting for liberty. Fighting for liberty. Fighting for freedom. Fighting for freedom. Hey, sailor. Hey, sailor. Where have you been? Where have you been? I've been to Desert Storm. I've been to Desert Storm. Fighting for liberty. Fighting for liberty. Fighting for freedom. Fighting for freedom. Hey, sailor. Hey, sailor. Where have you been? Where have you been? I've been to Afghanistan. I've been to Afghanistan. Fighting for liberty. Fighting for liberty. Fighting for freedom. Fighting for freedom. Hey, sailor. Hey, sailor. Where have you been? Where have you been? I've been to Iraq and back. I've been to Iraq and back. Fighting for liberty. Fighting for liberty. Fighting for freedom. Fighting for freedom. Hey, sailor. Hey, sailor. Where will you be? Where will you be? I'll be where I have to be. I'll be where I have to be. Fighting for liberty. Fighting for liberty. Fighting for freedom. Fighting for freedom. Live free, live free. Live free, live free, live free, live free.
Okay, guys, gals, girls, this is Ben Dyke Show. Smash a like and subscribe on your way out the door. See you in the next one. Ben Dyke Show is out.
We could do boom shakalaka. We love the boom shakalaka, you know. Nobody booms and shakalakas as much as I do. I do it better than anybody. I invented it, believe it or not. A lot of people don't realize it.
Rock on, salute, God bless you. Bubbleheads forever.